Hi everybody. Oh, my voice is a little weird this morning. I'm not quite warmed up or awoken yet. It's only 7 a.m. So, um, yeah, I apologize if I sound groggy or you can't understand what I'm saying. I just wanted to check back in. Well, not check back in. It's been about 2 weeks and I kind of fell behind the schedule with my videos. Basically, a lot's been going on. I unfortunately just had a death in the family. It was an uncle that I was very close with my whole life, so that was a big blow. And leading up to that, he was sick, and I was trying to spend time with him as much as possible to help, be supportive. And we were hoping for recovery, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. But he didn't suffer, and we know he's with the rest of the family, wherever they are. So I do apologize for my delay in getting another video up, but it's been a little rough recently. So anyway, aside from that, my work has been crazy, so I've kind of been doing a lot of events with work and getting things finalized for events starting next year. So it's been a big transition period in the office too. We just lost an employee, so there's more work for all of us. Yay! Excuse my yawn. That's how nonprofits work. So, unfortunately, we did lose a valued employee, but we carried on and we pushed through and made it through walk season. So, my last walk event was yesterday, and my body is destroyed from that. I've been monitoring that with my working out. I've been slacking on my working out because I've been working out at work, so I've just kind of been like balancing and trying to keep the same eating habits. I have indulged a little bit because I've been a little depressed and had some recent anxiety issues pop up again, but not as bad as before. So that's pretty much a little bit of just an update on me. I'm going back into insanity later this week, once I've had some time to recover from the walk this weekend. And I am going back into jogging and walking. I am walking outside and like doing jogging sprints and things like that. So it's pretty good. Sorry to keep yawning on you. I don't know why I'm so tired. I slept a lot yesterday after I got back from the walk, and then last night I slept pretty well. Maybe I woke up a few times, but anyway, that's not why I am talking to you right now. I just wanted to go back to something. I think I mentioned this before with being hypervigilant and how you just feel like you're trying to catch up with something, or you feel like you're rushed, you feel like you're exhausted and out of breath from running. Like, that I get that kind of feeling mentally. And so I started doing something in the past few months that at the time was helpful for me, because I was such a wreck, and I started, compartmentalizing and trying to separate a lot of what I was personally dealing with and, keeping that separate from when I went out to do things with friends or see my family, because it was just too much for me to handle. And normally that's a really good thing to do. It's good to separate out the things that you're worried about in, pieces. Oh my god, again, so sorry. It's difficult to do that at first, because as a woman and a person, a human being, we have so much going on in our head all the time, and it's so hard to quiet those voices and those feelings of insecurity and panic and paranoia. And I had a lot of trouble quieting all those voices, so I, worked on my protection, my walls, and my protection circle, or neighborhood is what I referenced in my last video. So basically, I think I just went a little too far with it. to be honest with you. Um, Even my mother started noticing some things about me and in my reactions sometimes that didn't seem like me or didn't sound like me because it seemed a little cold or, you know, and unfortunately that's the path that I chose to take because I just needed a break. And I do value my empath abilities. I value that I am an empath and that I have, something to give to people and give to the world. But emotions have been very difficult for me recently, and I don't want to be cold. I don't want to not feel. It's it's just that I have to do that right now because otherwise I will just be a crying ball of sadness and depression all the time, and I don't want to be like that around people. I don't want to stop living my life, and I do address my grief when I'm home by myself. I'm watching TV or just playing music, hanging out with my cat. I will address my grief. I'll cry. I will have nights where I just cry on and off for hours, and it's cathartic. But I've been trying not to let others see that. And I think it's also a trust thing. I think I've started to trust less in general. I mean, the people that I love, that I know already, and my family, and even my close friends, I do trust them on a deep level. It's just in a general haze. I'm having trouble trusting anybody. And it's nothing personal. It's just I need to be able to trust myself first before I can trust anybody else, and I don't really trust myself yet. So that's just something I wanted to address with you because I don't know if any of you have ever felt that way or felt like you were, especially if you're an empath, and maybe you don't know it, maybe you do, but our whole being is based off of our ability to feel what others feel, and we absorb that, and we feel, and I have kind of cut myself off from that a little bit, and for people that I've hurt, it's been really difficult to accept that I've hurt them, and I didn't realize I was doing it for some people, and that was too much for me to handle, and I haven't really dealt with it, and I feel like now I've got to this place where I can't turn around and find that emotional connection anymore. So yeah, I'm doing better in general. I'm doing better physically. I'm still going to the doctor, and I'm still, getting fit. I'm still trying to eat better. I'm still getting my sleep as much as I can. But emotionally, I feel very stunted right now. And in the past maybe 2 weeks, I've started to kind of let go of that for a little bit. I have started to feel things again. I have started to just try to open up my heart again, and I'm working on it, but it's very difficult still. So the compartmentalizing has been an experience, and I'm still navigating through it. I'm trying to practice music more. I didn't have a lot of time this season to do a lot of playing, and I did get my new ukulele, so I'm really excited to keep doing that. I'm just really excited for the holiday season. Not only because our walk season is over and we have no more events, but because I'm going to have some time to just be. And my room is really my only sanctuary. This is the only place I feel I'm fully myself, and I'm not compromising who I am or pretending to be happy when I'm not. This is the only place that I feel safe. And, a lot of that's the aftermath of emotional abuse. And that is still prevalent because I'm still not officially divorced yet, but it's coming. It's next week. So that'll be a huge relief. I think once that is finalized, I'll feel a lot better. But I just wanted to, give you ideas of how I've started to stop compartmentalizing everything, or how I've started to try to do it in a healthier manner. So if someone asks me how I'm doing, if it's somebody who's a very close friend or family, I'll just say, I'm still getting through what I'm getting through, and it's hard sometimes, but I have so much to be happy about, and I do. I really do. I have a lot to be thankful for, and, we all take that for granted. But the biggest thing is that I don't like to bring someone else down when I'm feeling down. And I think I need to do that. I think not do that, but I think I need to be more honest about how I'm feeling to my friends, because I think a lot of them don't really understand it, and I haven't been that transparent about it. So, but just a few things that helped me recently. Sage. Lighting sage is my go-to for everything. It helps me relax. It makes me feel like my room is clean of negative energy. It just brings this peacefulness to my life that I never realized I had until I started lighting sage. And I used to do it at home, but my husband didn't like it, so now I do it all the time. And it's great, and I do it as much as possible because it makes my room smell great, and I can relax. Creating something, whether it's a card, it's a gift, I will draw, I'll color, I'll write, I'll paint. I just painted pumpkins for Halloween. That was fun. I'm trying to think of a Christmas craft to do. There's a lot of things that happen when you're creating something. You are using your imagination. You are expressing yourself in a way that maybe you can't do verbally. So that's one of the big things. Oils, essential oils are really great. I know this is probably very cliche, but lavender on your pillow, it works. I use it and I sleep so much better, and it smells nice. And I'm not saying like put a ton on your pillow and then put your face in your pillow. You put like a couple drops and you flip your pillow over, and then the oils come up through the pillow and you can smell them. It's really good. And Zeus, having a furry fur baby around is really helpful. Just their presence is calming, and like the best feeling is coming home after a long day and having that cat just curl up in like next to me. It's immediately a mood lifter. Comfy things. I love everything soft and comfortable. I have 4 blankets right now on my bed, and I don't care that there's so many blankets in my bed. I don't have a comforter, but they are all soft and fuzzy like this one. It's fuzzy. It's like fur, and it's amazing. I have a nice mint one, and it just feeling comfortable and fuzzy and, just all around wonderful is a huge coping mechanism for me. And watching shows that inspire me. I have a lot of shows. I'm going to do a separate video for that because it's already 13 minutes in and I don't want to take up too much of your time. But I have a list of shows that I'm going to discuss based off of, when I watch them, why I watch them, what they bring to me, what they give to me, because that's what I do. I cope through TV and movies, and, at least it's not, heroin, so... Okay, don't know why I said that. But anyway, so I just wanted to, before I finish and sign off, just be mindful, more mindful, if you can, of what your actions are doing to others, even when you're going through something yourself. And I'm trying to do that. I think I lost sight of that for a little bit, and I'm sorry for who I've hurt doing that. Again, I'm really thankful for the people I do have in my life, and the fact that I may have hurt them in a certain way without realizing it. That's concerning to me. So I'm trying to figure out the best way is to stop compartmentalizing everything. So we'll see how that goes in the next few weeks. But yeah, I hope that everyone had a nice Halloween and, that you were all safe. I had a good Halloween for the most part. I dressed up as Thor, the god of thunder, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. I got to spend it with awesome people, and I've just this past weekend, despite the walk being a bit stressful on Saturday setting up, I had a really good weekend. Past 2 weeks, past 2 weekends have been pretty good. So, I mean, aside from obviously my family, but again, I'm compartmentalizing a lot, so I try to go out and do things and not think about the sadness and I just keep moving. So, now will be a time of reflection and rest and relaxation. So, looking forward to that time spent with all my loved ones, my family, my friends. And yeah, I hope that you all get that time this season, and I hope that things slow down for you guys too. I'm sure everyone's crazy busy. But yeah, just be mindful of how you're reacting to things and how you're acting around other people. It makes a difference. I need to be more careful of that. And I'm trying. I'm trying to get back to that. It's just a very hard switch over from shielding my emotions as much as I have been. So anyway, yeah, have a good rest of your week. It's only Monday, but we'll power through. Yay. Vote on Tuesday. I don't know what your political affiliations are, but please vote. Your voice matters and your vote counts. And if you and everyone else thought that didn't, that's why we end up with, what we ended up with. Sorry to be so honest. But vote for humanity, vote for acceptance, vote for diversity, vote like you're an American, a true American, and, just do it. It's so important. Please. Okay? And that is all. It's your PSA for today. Have a good week. Toodles.